Now this is primarily a test for this new UI. This is to more closely align with what it is I'm seeing in person. The only difference here is that my Icarus Terminal, which are those little data graphs that are below the game screen here for you, they're above for me. But I want you to be able to see what it is I can see, so that you understand what my immersion looks like. So, at least that's the goal anyway, right? Alright, and I think what I'm going to do here is just test out how the Iron Duke is performing here. Just a little light combat over at a nav beacon. Or potentially heavy combat, I guess we'll see, won't we? Alright. Let's make sure I've got a crew member. We got Angel Spears. Funny story about Angel Spears. I actually had rotated through, I think, probably 60 or 70 different randomly generated crew member names before I arrived at Angel Spears here. I was looking for one that had just a little bit more memorable name, and as soon as I had one, kept her and trained her up from the very bottom in rank to currently deadly. You know what I would like is I think I have a module specifically for bounties I'd like to use. It's not here. So it must be... I'm guessing it's back at a regular outfitter. No problem. I think we've got some options in this system as well. Let's try. So I think Payne City is one of the bigger ones. But, oh, Thompson Dock is real close. Let's just head on over there. Okay. I think in one of the more recent community events, I actually had retrieved this bounty scanner as a reward. But I think I did not actually retrieve it from an outfitter, so that's what we're gonna do real quick. Could be wrong. All about to find out together. Well, that is a beautiful Earth-like planet. Beautiful. Now, I haven't checked. I don't know if any of you know if you can land on that planet. Actually, I should be able to see in the interface here. Oh, hello. Looks like quite a few of you are just joining me here. I don't usually get a lot of folks chatting in the morning, though. Usually get a lot of the lurkers. And if you're watching this on YouTube, this is obviously pre-recorded by the time you're watching it. We just had another 60 or so, or I think we're up to 73 viewers right now, which presently that's a very healthy number for me. I tend to stream either in the middle of the night, my time, so I get a lot of Central and Eastern European viewers, a lot of Australians. When I'm able to broadcast here during the day, that's usually when I see the larger numbers like this. But the trade-off is traditionally the daytime viewers, I'm guessing they must be putting me on as background noise or something. There's not a lot of interactivity during the day. Alright, let's see if we can find... Let's see if I still have that reward unclaimed. No, I don't recall if these expire at some point. I certainly hope they don't. But I don't think I've actually claimed one of these community reward pieces of equipment since the pre-engineered SEO drives came out. So my memory may not be the most up to date. Okay. Oh. Okay. What does this... What does this station have to offer? Perhaps I don't. Alright, so what do we have here? Scanner range 4,000 meters, 4K. Good amount of power draw. What are we at right now? I don't seem to have a really great amount of spare power available. So, this one wants 3.2 megawatts. That could be a problem. I'm already pretty close. Let's just jump back and take a look what my engineering situation is. I don't recall if I've actually engineered out this power plant. I have not. Okay. Well, let's address that. Okay, so let's see if that got me what I was looking for. I didn't actually look at the numbers that I attained through those modifications, so let's take a look. Okay. Am I losing my mind here? I thought I saw... Oh, there it is. Okay, good. Kill warrant scanner. So we've got a 42.84. Well, let me just grab a good old calculator here. Oh no, I mean that's more than 4. I can see it's more than 4. So let's grab this kill warrant scanner. Actually, let me go to the utility mounts here. Don't know how I feel about getting rid of a booster, but let's just do it. Oh, I do have a pre-engineered one. Where is this? I'm just... it's over on the carrier. I was just looking in this section. What a silly person I am sometimes. Alright, so let's jump back over to the carrier once again. And now that I've stored my shield booster here. That's alright. Once I get to the carrier, I'll just retrieve it. Won't be faster than trying to dock all over again. I don't want to wait in queue. Carrier Arc Royal. I think that's the subject of today's stream. Let's see if it's still behind the sun or what. Yeah, I was looking at the stats. The last 3 times I've streamed, I was a top 5. What do you call it? Top 5 on the list. So there's, I don't know if you do the any streaming through Twitch. In the what is this menu called? Well, it's one of the pardon me, one of the analytics menus, and it keeps a list of the games that I've oh, it is behind the sun, that I've previously streamed. Overshot that. That's what I get for not paying attention. Yeah, top 5 in Elite, which is pretty significant. Mind you, when I stream, and this isn't intentional, but when I've streamed, there have not been any of the really big, at least that I've noticed, there haven't been any of the really big streamers. Like the simulator fellow, the guy who had put together his own like pneumatically actuated simulator. Haven't seen him on. There's, what is the Thargoid? I apologize. Hopefully I don't have any of them watching here, and I'm butchering their names. But there's a few Elite guys that I follow, and they never seem to stream at the time that I'm streaming, which is good, because I think they clearly would be competing. I would be competing for viewership, and they're much more well established than me. So I've been lucky in that regard so far, in that I think I'm coming on at a time where there's just less less choice, which works for me. Bad for you. Sorry you're stuck with me. But anyhow, yeah. Last 3 times I've been a top 5, and it'll actually tell me before I start a stream that hey, if you stream with this game, we expect that you'll be presented in the top X, right? In like the list. So sometimes when I can't decide what game I'm going to play, I'll go and refer to those analytics, and I say, hey, you'll be in top 15 for StarCraft 2, or you'll be top 25 for World of Warships. And in fact, if you think these numbers are good, I actually see much better numbers when I play World of Warships. I routinely will get over 120 viewers in World of Warships concurrently. Yeah, and you know, this is new to me as well. My best friend is a full-time streamer, and I would say he's much more into it than I am. But he kept suggesting that I should give it a swing, because I'm a little bit more conversational than he is. And so, like, hey, you should give it a shot, because when we're on, you know, voice chat of any kind, you're always talking through the various things you're doing anyway. So it seems like it would come a little bit more natural, and so I decided to give it a shot. let's jump over to outfitting. And see what we can come up with. And I need to remember to summon that shield booster from that back over from that station I just dropped it off at, which you shouldn't have. There it is, shield booster. Pardon me. Yeah, that's. Move that over. All right, now let's mount a utility. Kill warrant scanner. Cool. Look at that. Like a glove. Deployed consumption 42.05 versus 42.84. I will take it. Oh, yeah. Let's do that. Yeah. First one way, then the other. Yep. Yeah, that's good enough. No need to complicate it. Actually, what was it? I wanted to see if I had room to throw on a what's the name of those things? The limpet controllers. Explosive shield reinforcement 143. What are my shield specs right now? Is it Z? I think it is. Yeah. Shield strength 1932.5. Yeah, let's put a limpet controller in here. I've got multi-limpet. I guess that's fine. There's 4. What's the range? 30. Yeah, that'll be fine. Cargo 8. I see. That's probably why I didn't do it. 8. Do I have 2 of those Guardian shield reinforcements? Or hull reinforcements? 3. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, limpet controller's not going to make sense unless I throw in a larger cargo compartment for the limpets as well. So we're going to have to leave those materials out there and put the whole reinforcement piece back on. What did I have on? I think it was this guy here. Okay, and I need this to lure them in to scan me. Okay. Do we want any other utilities? We got the kill warrant scanner. Point D is on. Good. Alright. Oops, I didn't mean to hit that. I think that's going to be it before we head out. Ships are here. Limpets are not applicable today. Okay. Yes. Good. On we go. Oh, the ads, yes. As of this morning, Twitch invited me to become a affiliate, I think is the term they use. Which means they're going to run some ads, they're going to give me some pittance of rev share. So, I don't actually know what ads are being run, but hopefully they're relevant and not just annoying. Let's do that. Yeah, let's run over to the nav beacon and try out this new kill scanner. So yeah, in theory it's good. I haven't any idea what sort of revenue to expect. I can't imagine it's going to be anything meaningful. But I'm okay with them wanting to send money. Localized to the viewer. Twitch thinks you need a new car and to eat at McDonald's. My goodness, I have not eaten McDonald's since oh goodness, probably I was working in Zurich in Switzerland, and I was on foot, which in European cities it's a lot more reasonable to be on foot. And I was in a bit of a time crunch, and I ended up purchasing some McDonald's there. No, actually that was not the last time. Now that I'm remembering, it was I was working in Germany, and I was at the Frankfurt main terminal, at the Flughafen at the airport. And the McDonald's was the only breakfast available. So unless I'm really, forced into it, I don't bother with McDonald's. I'm not even sure it qualifies as food. Oh, don't run into the sun. I wasn't looking where I was going. When I was younger, I used to go to McDonald's more frequently, as a kid. And I remember when they came out with those Angus burgers at first, and I remember them being very tasty. But when I go to try to eat one of them today, it just doesn't agree with me. Any of those burgers. Now, I've heard the claim that the European McDonald's are, quote, better. I would not say that is particularly accurate. Reason for that is they're using the same potatoes, from what I understand. Those are exported from the United States, frozen. And so they've got a bit of a commute there, but don't think that's really going to make a difference. However, the beef. One of the things that's often overlooked when we do these food comparisons, and I know that the general consensus is there's a perception that American food is generally going to be a lower quality than what you find in Europe. There are cases where I've seen that to be true, but on the subject of beef, You got to remember that beef is quite readily available in the United States in large quantities and at a very low cost. So finding high quality beef that is fresh and they're able to maintain their margins, it's not unheard of, even for someone like McDonald's. So the beef quality I wouldn't be too worried about. Now, their chicken, well, I think we know, most of us know about the pink slime situation. So I don't eat the stuff. I mean, I don't eat any of it, but I'm not convinced it qualifies as food in either case. The recipe's essentially the same, almost, for most of the products. I think where you see some of the larger differentiation is the buns. In the United States, we are much more lax on what qualifies as bread. High fructose corn syrup is frequently used as an agent in things like hamburger buns to provide a color and texture effect that is desirable based on their market research. So the browning on most of the buns in the United States from McDonald's, they accomplish that through, I believe, light glazing of a high fructose corn syrup agent of some kind. And, oh jeez, what? I just came back to the carrier. Sorry, I'm talking, I'm not paying attention. I meant to go to the nav beacon. I just realized that. I just performed this whole darn thing. I meant to go to the nav beacon. It's early here. It's very early here. I think it's only 8:30 a.m. But yeah, actually, happy to actually discuss these types of off-topic subjects. Visiting Toronto. Stop over in Chicago. Scary meals. Oh, goodness. So, yes. Now I'll read that aloud for the rest of you. So, Dan said, this summer I'll be visiting Toronto, and he'll be doing a stopover in Chicago in both directions. And he is looking to treat himself to some of the scary meals, as a lab rat here. And that's in quotes, scary meals. You know, the ones that folks say, you know, in the United States are the scary ones. And he has heard that fast food in the United States is generally regarded as bad versus the rest of the world. So, yeah, it really depends. There are grades here. Fast food is a staple in most middle-class suburban households. So, it's something that everyone will be relatively familiar with in the middle class that lives in the suburbs. There are grades to fast food. There are the ones that everyone knows are not going to be great. The McDonald's, perhaps the Wendy's, Burger King. These are your run-of-the-mill, big brand fast food. Quality will differ depending on the product. But if you go up a tier in while still remaining in the fast food type category, there's stuff like Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is good quality in terms of fast food. In the area of the United States that I'm in, we have something called In-N-Out. And In-N-Out is a burger joint. Started in, I think it's California. and made its way out here over time. We've got several of them out here now too. And that's pretty good. Good quality. It's a thinner burger. I think most people would regard Culver's, which I think is Midwestern. You'll see Culver's up in Chicago, I believe. That's a little bit of a higher grade of fast food versus your traditional McDonald's, Burger King, that sort of thing. They specialize in what are called butter burgers, which is just a different approach to the hamburger. And it's usually a thinner patty. I'm not too fond of butter burgers myself, but I do like the chicken sandwich options that they have there at Culver's. These days, I lean a little bit more into chicken options, just because they tend to be a little bit healthier. I know everything is relative, right? Especially when we're talking about fast food. You don't have good choices. You're not making good choices, probably, if you're eating fast food to begin with. But, you know, some mitigating factors would be like, for example, if you reduce calorie count, reduce complex fats, etc. Why the kill warrant scanner's not working. It says it's assigned to secondary here. Oh, there it goes. Let's try it on this guy. Ooh, expert. Good. Not much challenge. Bye-bye. Alright. Oh, yeah, no, I'm not... I'm not insulted. No, I'm keenly aware of the stereotypes that are associated with American food, American culture, American government. Keenly aware of how we're perceived overseas. And, well, if you make garbage food, you're gonna get a garbage reputation for the quality of your food. If you make garbage international policies, the international community may see you as akin to garbage. Simple equation. You relax definitions of what qualifies as types of food. It's gonna be, you know, met with some skepticism, especially in places where, you know, higher quality is expected. good sign.
Copy that, Commander. Looking at me now.
And he's running.
The timer is good, Commander.
That'll work. Okay. It's not letting you subscribe with Prime? I thought I allowed that. Or, I mean, I personally haven't disallowed any subscriber types, but... Oh, yeah. Nope. Gotta wait for the month, I think, to elapse for those types of subscriptions. Alright. Let's take a look. I'll be on for probably another 20 minutes, and then I'll take a 1-hour break, and then I'll be back for an extended period. So, oh, did you end up doing a regular subscription? I didn't get any kind of notification. Usually I do. Oh, then again.
Scan detected.
Oh, we got a customer. Who was it? Revels? Is it this fellow? Nope. There's Revels. Ooh, he's elite, but he's only in an eagle. He does not have the hit points to challenge me. So he's trying to stay in my periphery here. There we go. Oh, yeah. I see. I missed your other message. Yeah. No. Now pizza. You want to talk about pizza? Oh, another customer actually. Good. There's Michael Culver Camp. Now I know you've got warrants. Okay, no one left. Alright. This is April 1st. So April Fool's Day. Right? You know what? Speaking of food, I'm starting to get hungry. Normally in the morning I don't
Flight assist off.
I won't eat actual food for a while. Usually do one of those protein shakes. Alright, let's see how this UI is doing. I believe it's updating. It looks it. Must be. Yeah, I think it's updating. Let me actually look at this in full screen. See what you guys see. Okay. Come on. Alright, okay, so it's clear. There's good clarity here. We can see the system detail. Okay, good. Looks good there. Oh, what just happened? There we go. Route plan, cargo manifest. Okay, good. Functional. Alright. Getting a bunch of notifications. People keep walking past the house, and I've got cameras out there. Yeah. I'm gonna turn that off, though.
Flight assist on.
I don't know why there's so little activity here lately. Normally I'll come here and I'll just get, you know, bombarded. And let me just double check I'm not calling the police on these guys. Oh, there it is. Report crimes against me off. Okay, good. Come on, give me someone interesting. Gregory Surrent, wherever he's at, looks like he just got his ass handed to him. Alright. Just gonna check on something. There we go. Okay, where were we? Nothing. That's alright. Alrighty, Dan. I'll see you soon. I'm gonna introduce a role here.
Flight assist off. Scan detected. Under attack.
Copy that, Commander. Scanning now.
Warning. Under attack. Gaining heat. Under attack.
Oh,
Approaching
ship
damage.
launch fighters having a. Oh,
Under fire. Hull at
fine,
50%.
fine.
We've lost the fighters, Commander. Roger.
Fighter
Starter
assembly
engaged.
initiated.
Fighter is clearing the mothership.
Target shields online.
It'll be gone soon.
Target shields offline. Under attack. Scan detected.
Where's this?
Incoming hatch brake connected. Under assembly complete. Hatch brake connected. Avoided. Warning. Incoming hatch brake connected. Hatch brake connected. Avoided. Warning. Incoming hatch brake connected. Hatch brake connected. Avoided. Warning. Incoming hatch brake connected.
Bye.
Hatch brake connected. Avoided. Warning. Incoming hatch brake connected. Target destroyed. Hatch brake connected. Avoided. Under attack. Target shields offline.
See if I can get a scan on this fellow. conclude the YouTube portion of this segment now. Have a good one.